Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. We're going to get a quick report from our man Ron Wong, who's everywhere. This is not bonus Wong or real Wong or anything Wong. This is Wong live from Shreveport, Louisiana for the Crappie Classic and the Crappie Expo, and we hope to get on next week's show the champs, if Ron can work that out. Ron, I know you're right in the middle of all of it going on down there this morning.
Yeah,
but,
we're getting ready to launch right now.
Yes.
And that's why you hear some chatter and stuff. It's the last day of the tournament. The top 25 boats will be going out this morning, and they'll be coming back to the convention center in Shreveport for the weigh-in this afternoon.
And the top prize.
And, oh, by the way, and today,
yeah,
for lunch, if you get into the expo there, they're going to be serving fried fish.
Isn't that
for everybody?
Imagine that.
Well, that's the big deal there. I mean, he's moved that thing around. It's in Shreveport this year while he has, and they try the world's largest fish fry-like thing going on down there. So, Ron, this is they're fishing. Where are they fishing now out of Shreveport? They're fishing
They're fishing right here on the Red River.
The Red River.
And the Red River, yeah, they can walk through to lock number 4 and fish all south of here.
Yes.
They can fish north of here to the next lock. So they've got a couple of locks they can fish, about 70 miles.
And we got how many anglers did they end up coming
102 anglers.
102 anglers, and some of the best. Some of the big guys are down there.
Some of the best, yeah. Ronnie Capps is there.
Yes,
and everything else. And oh, by the way, we should be having some pictures up right now.
We do. Yes, we do.
LROutdoors.com from the dinner and from the day one
first day one,
else.
yeah. And Ron's posting all of those. I was going to mention that LROutdoors.com, and then of course next week will be Ron's regular time on the show, and hopefully Ron will be able to hook up with the champs, and we'll talk a lot of crappie fishing on next week's show. Will you get back to it, Ron? Just want people to know that you're on the go as usual, and we will talk to you.
Yeah, and this thing goes on through tomorrow. Although the tournament's over today, the
expo goes through
tomorrow. And if you get into the expo, you have a chance to win a boat, motor, and trailer.
Hear that, folks? And I know if Ron can make it.
It's only 5.5 hours from Memphis, driving the speed limit.
Oh, yeah. Well, we wanted to mention before Ron gets away that, again, our condolence goes out to the Quan family for the loss of Mr. William. I had a chance to, as at visitation, and Ron was there, and the funeral was the next day, and boy, he'll really be missed. But it was a great time to visit with the family, and of course, Ron is just about part of that family. But safe travels, buddy, and we'll see you next week. Talk to you next week, okay?
All right.
All right. Thanks, Ron Wong.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Ron Wong at Shreveport, Louisiana for the Wally Marshall Crappie Expo and Crappie Classic, and we'll talk more about that on next week's show. In fact, on next week's show, we're also going to talk to Bill Dickinson of Tetra Hearing. I mean, if you have trouble hearing while you're duck hunting or deer hunting, whatever it might be, the Tetra Hearing is the system, and we're going to talk to him. We also have a new outreach coordinator for the Tennessee S3DA. And I don't know if you know what that is.
I have no idea.
We're going to give you a prize on if you'll email me at lroutdoors@att.net. I didn't give it on there because I want to see if anybody will look that up, and I've got a prize for them when it comes to that. But let's get back to our guys here, Dave Gabbard and Gene Smith. So glad to have Gene in studio and Dave on the phone. So glad that Dave is feeling much better. Getting his strength back because I know his trip out west was canceled and put off. But if Dave knows firsthand, and we've all got friends that have gone through this, even our pastor at our church, and it's no fun thing. I mean, to deal with this. I don't care how big and strong you think you might be, but you're not. I was in quarantine, me and my wife, for about 9 days because we were in contact with my cousin who came back from a trip to Alaska, Dave. He and his other cousin came back from Alaska. He wore double mask and everything else, and he still got it. So it's just one of those crazy things right now, but glad you're feeling better. I mean, you were pretty low for a while, weren't you?
Yeah, well, that's still kind of there for just a little bit, but it's just one of those things you just got to build yourself back up, And
that's what you're doing. That's what we, for all you folks out there that dealing with this, that's why we come on every Saturday morning to give you a little, we may act goofy sometimes, but we have a lot of fun on Outdoors with Larry Ray, and these two guys are so important to the show and have been over the years. And, of course, having the pun master here, it adds a lot to it. And so,
yeah, I tried being unhappy. I didn't like it.
What was the one you just did before? What was that one, Shelby? The one he did right before. What was that? About the raining. Yeah. What was it? It was raining when you got up this morning. What?
Oh yeah, it rained so hard.
The other day, yeah.
Yeah, it was raining cats and dogs because I stepped in a poodle. You know what you get from a spoiled cow?
What do you get from a spoiled cow?
Clabbered milk.
Clabbered milk. All right. Okay. We're taking a list of this. If you would like for Gene to perform at your fair, be sure and let us know. He only performs at fairs with people 70 and older. So.
Or if you need some dinner and entertainment for your mother-in-law's birthday.
There you go. There you
your
go.
Mother-in-law's birthday. But has that always been, ever since I've known you? I mean, do you read these things? You have to.
I don't know. My mother used to say, "How come you can remember all them jokes? You can't remember your homework."
That's a joke.
Ma,
but you've been able to do that. I mean,
and words to songs too. I'm always a lyricist. I love words and songs. It tells
you do?
Stories. Yeah.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Is there a song that you know the words to?
Oh, there's a bunch. Yeah.
There is a bunch.
Yeah.
What's
well, John Prime. He used to be a postman, and he'd write songs about things in his neighborhood.
Yes, he would. Yeah.
And he had one about so and so had a wreck.
Yeah.
So and so had a wreck.
Yes.
And then he brought one when he was in England about he went to a place to eat fish and had a newspaper wrapped in Dear Abby's column, and he wrote, "Dear Abby, you won't believe this."
See there, Dave. Does he expound on these on y'all's trips? I mean,
sometimes he really talks philosophy.
Oh, he does? Talks philosophy.
Yeah.
We don't do that very often here on Outdoors with Larry Ray, but we'll try to do that. But
he's kind of like Gus and Lonesome Dove. He likes to talk philosophy.
Oh, yeah. I is one, but I can't spell it when it comes down to that. But hey, we got a lot of things coming up on Outdoors with Larry Ray in October. If you would like to us to have a certain guest, here's my goal I've set in October.
There you go.
Okay. I watch the Cardinals play a lot.
Okay.
They have an ad on there on the Cardinal games. Jeff Mancini, the Mighty Bite, the fishing lure that catches everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get him on the show.
Super.
Because he's the number one salesman. Have you seen that ad where the guys and the Mighty Bite catches everything?
Oh yeah.
I don't care what season.
I like that. Yeah.
And it's in the ice fishing, everything.
Yeah. I tried ice fishing, but by the time I got home, it all melted.
Oh my!
I can't help it.
You can't help yourself. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't mind school. It was a principal thing.
Oh. Shelby, we're running out of time yet. How much more can we take on this? All right, we got 3 minutes more of Gene Smith, and then we'll close it out here. All right, you have another one?
Well, I have a very interesting life. I've been really blessed. I was talking to Shelby out at Shelby Forest about the things I've been involved in.
Yeah.
And when I was with the Botanical Garden, I got Volunteer of the Year there.
I know, yeah.
And 2 or 3 times I got the Thomas Jefferson nomination
He nominated you himself.
Well, yeah, he did.
He did.
He was there.
He was there. Yeah.
And you remember our friend used to be with the commercial pills, Miss Brown?
Yes, I do. Yeah, Mary Lou Brown.
Yeah, she was the MC. She was surprised to see me.
She knew Thomas Jefferson too.
Yes, she did. They went to separate schools together.
That's the separate schools. Those boys and girls schools.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Okay.
And of course, the TWRA has been very good to me. I won several state awards and one international award. And Wild Turkey gave me something, and Ducks Unlimited gave me something. I've been truly blessed. I went through a hard time growing up, but the Lord's come
and that's right.
Turned me around.
Where'd you go to high school?
Humes.
See there?
Yeah.
Were you before or after Elvis?
I was there in the 7th and 8th. He was 11th and 12th.
Oh, okay.
Of course, I didn't know.
How long was he in the 11th and 12th?
Well, the third grade was the best 3 years of my life. I was in love with the teacher, but I was too old for her.
Oh, you were too old for the teacher? Anything else you want to say, Dave Gabbert, before we close this baby out?
No, I believe Gene has said it all.
You think he really has? Okay, well, I'm
the first Saturday of October.
Yes, it is. It's hard to believe, isn't it? That won't be long, Gene. Dave, I'll be seeing you. Okay, man.
Oh yeah,
we'll be up there. Up there. Hey, thank you, Gene Smith.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It was real fun today. All right, Shelby McCall. Thank you as usual. And this is Larry Ray reminding you to do each and every week. It doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport. And what else, guys? God bless.
Yes,
USA.